Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Social Media Decoded podcast, the number one podcast to help you understand social media better so that you grow your business, get more clients, and monetize. And today, I'm so excited. As you all know, I get excited when we have special guests. We are talking to Bernadette today, all about video, tech, all the things. And so, you all know I love video. And so, to get different perspectives on video and how it has helped companies, I'm so excited. So, Bernadette, thank you so much for joining the Social Media Decoded podcast. How are you today?
I'm awesome. Thanks for having me, Michelle. I'm excited to talk video.
Yes. So I would love if you could introduce yourself and let the listeners know a little bit about yourself and how you got into this field.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, so I'm a marketer through and through. I've been in advertising, agency side, over to client side marketing my entire career, and then saw this growing need as the world started binge watching video overnight to step into the foray of tech. And so, what I do now is I'm a co founder and CEO of a company called StoryTap. And what we do is we really focus on e commerce and we help produce customer videos at scale and pair that with video intelligence to help them optimize and drive their conversions. And all of these assets are social media content and everything they're in. So happy to dive in, but that's kind of how I got into it.
Oh, I love that. And I love that you're helping clients with video because I have a marketing agency and I know that one of our pain points is like getting clients to do video. So I really
Yeah,
love that. So what was the driving factor behind your business? I know you saw this need, but there was
sure.
there was an aha moment that went off and you're like, aha, I could actually create a business out of this. So kind of walk us through that.
Oh gosh. It was, look, I was producing video. I was spending 300,000 per video asset, 10 weeks, 17 weeks. It would live on social. It would, maybe I'd run a cinema ad or something, but the ROI was really to be determined. And when you're in the seat of these videos have to work, you're spending so much. The media buy behind it, the online digital buy is so expensive. It has to work. I thought, oh, there's got to be a better way. So, of course, user generated video pops into my head. Ooh, I'm going to get my customers to do videos. So, as a like pre story tap, I tried this and I spent quite a bit of money asking my real customers to do videos. And what I got was like hardly any. And what I did receive was just completely unusable. And I thought, okay, I did this wrong. I need to give them more direction. I can do this. I can do this. And I tried it again. And the company I was working for was a massive telco brand. And I felt like I was a bit of the laughing stock because I couldn't get it. It was just crap. And I thought, there has to be a better way. What am I missing? What am I missing? So I got really, really quiet with the problem. And it really came down to one, you have to make it incredibly easy for customers. Nobody's got time to give you a video, period. No one's got time for that. And honestly, pit that against with, you think you know what you want as a marketer, but it really comes down to the data. What's the ROI of that video asset? And the world that we play in is we're in thousands of videos. What stories are working? What are people looking for? So for me, it was just a couple of failures that were expensive and painful. And I got quiet and then got busy with my co-founder, and we started to like test and try and build. And fast forward, we're 4 patents strong and growing. So yeah, that's kind of failure into success, I guess.
No, love that. And so I hope everyone was taking notes. I love everyone who always shares their stories on how they got started and like what that aha moment was. So, no, that
Yeah,
was amazing.
that
And
was it.
no one has time to create video, which leads us into our next segment. We need to make time because videos and marketing are so important. So, I want to talk about now explaining why and how videos work at every stage of the customer journey, which leads to conversion. So, can you just like
Oh,
dive into that a little bit?
yeah. Well, okay, let me just level set. I think the truth is really if you want to buy it, make it, fix it, build it, everybody is going to video. And so when you think about that and you think of your own video habits, video consumption, like how much people are watching, it used to be like measured by Forrester. And they used to have like this number by the year of blah, 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 this. And now it's like through the roof. Like consumption is unmeasurable. We're no longer reading online, we're watching. And so when you think about that and a typical brand website, Websites today are still very static. They're text based, they're image based. They are not using video. Why? Because as you just said, it's so hard to do video. For a brand to produce a video asset, it takes forever. They can't measure the success. It goes on their site and they've got three. Like maybe they can do 10 a quarter. And like, if you pit that with where consumer behavior is, which is insatiable, like if you want to research a product, I don't know, how many videos do you watch? I'll watch like 5, 6, 7. I'm like, ooh, okay,
10.
this is for me and I'm going to buy it. So when you look at what's happening and you look at sites, that's where the fix. So, there's so much brands can do today to apply video. So right on product description pages, customer videos right there, and have them be navigated by what the site visitor wants. So gone are the days of like, I have 5 ICPs I sell to. Let's have a representation of each of those. Like, forget it. You have hopefully millions of shoppers coming to your site. Have videos that each one of them find relevant and many therein. And you're going to look at the data and find out what's working. Other video solutions, FAQ. Let your site visitors ask questions and then get flagship stores and or experts to do the video answers. It's evergreen content. And then what becomes magical when you look across the customer journey from being discovered all the way through to support. Your FAQ page is probably just boring text. Imagine if it was like bingeable and it had video on it from real people answering questions, showing the answer. There's so much room for improvement. And I think what I get excited about is once you use your website as that petri dish, that really expensive digital asset to see performance, that becomes your social media. Then these are the videos that are driving all of my conversion. That's your social content, times as many as you're able to produce.
Now, that was just a masterclass. So you just dropped some gems. So I hope that the listeners picked up those gems. If you're taking notes, that's really good. Make sure you tag me at Michelle L. Thames on Instagram. Let us know what you think about this conversation about video. I love that you said that. I think that every single point is a really great place. Like they come from different places. And like you said, gone are the days of where you have all these profiles of all these different customers that you have. You need to make it simple. Make it simple for them to come to your website too. So very
Yeah.
great tips. Very great tips. I want to talk about your amazing company StoryTab, and I heard you had a partnership with UCLA. So tell us about that campaign and
Oh, yeah.
how it helped significantly increase student interest during a recession, because I don't know if we're technically in a they keep saying these things. I don't know, but with a highly targeted video strategy. So there's just walk us through that really quick.
Yeah, UCLA. Awesome. So look, when we work with several different departments there, one I'll probably talk about is, every brand we work with has a measurement of conversion. So UCLA is applicants and level of engagement. And during the pandemic, they had to go into online schooling. So when you're thinking about this really incredible school that offers so much value, a portion of that is an in-person experience. So how could they deliver that? So we started to work with them, and really they came up with these ideas. They're like, we want videos from all of our students all over the world who've done this program. And not only that, we want to get their thoughts on the first day of the program, then mid-program, then after program. So it really became this unique storytelling architecture from so many different diverse groups. And of course, when you go to the website, you can decide, and a lot of the programs were post-secondary and or like if you're fully employed, you can do your MBA. Then you could go, I'm a woman, I'm an entrepreneur. Like, where am I coming from? And based on where I'm coming from, would this program be right for me? And so they literally have stories that fit every shape and size and every demographic. So if you go there, guaranteed you're going to find stories that really resonate with you on, is this right for me? And it just says it so much better when the students do it for you than the brand itself. So that's just a snapshot. And we love working with those guys.
Oh, I love that. My niece went to UCLA, and I agree with you. When you go when you go there and you say, "Oh, this person, I can resonate with their story," it draws other people. So that was a great campaign. Congratulations on that. I'm sure, like, it was highly successful. So
It's ongoing. Like we're tech, so we just live on the site and it's ongoing, and we optimize and learn and learn and learn. Yeah, so it's a lot of fun. They're such a good crew over there.
Oh, we'll have to go and check it out. So we love it, love it, love it. The next part of this amazing podcast, I want to talk about books and resources, podcasts and tools. So we're all entrepreneurs. I'm sure there's many entrepreneurs listening, and we also love to share all the books that we have read. So have there been any books or resources that
I'm
have helped
showing you
you?
books.
Yes,
I'm
show
going
us
to
what
show
has
you.
helped shape you into the businesswoman you are today.
Okay.
Show us the goods.
I read like I'm insatiable. So I'd say, okay, I'm even rereading this book right now. And I know because we're going to be on YouTube, so people are going to see this. So maybe I won't even say the title. So they go to your YouTube channel, so they see the book. But okay, I'll say it. It's Never Split the Difference by Chris Voss. This actually, I stumbled across Chris Voss from the Masterclass app, which I love. If you haven't figured that, I love that. And it's all about negotiation. So if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a creator, influencer, whatever, you need to negotiate. This gem is ridiculous, ridiculous. And then to give you all the feels about if you are doing something that's never been done before, Courage is Calling by Ryan Holiday. This is a book that I've read. I keep on my on top of all the other business books. Sometimes I just pick it up and I read a chapter, and it gives me an idea of like something else, something I haven't thought about, and I just that ideation, that creativity, I find really exciting. So those are my two books.
Oh, really great books. Thank you so much for sharing. Yes, I'm an avid reader. We always talk about the Libby app. So don't forget, you all, if you have here in the United States, if you have a library card, you can download Libby and you can get audiobooks and Kindle books right
Oh,
in the app. You can rent them. And also, we love Audible. Again, if you listen to this, I know the last one you listened to, I had 8 credits. I still have 8 credits. But the book that I am reading right now, just so you all know, is We Should All Be Millionaires by Rachel Rodgers. Great book.
ooh,
We Should All Be Millionaires. So
let's
check
check
out
that
that
out.
book too. It is a good read. That's what I'm currently reading, almost finished. And then I'll be moving on to the next book because, like you, it's like a book every week. I'm
Love it.
trying to keep up. I download the Headway app, which can also give you summaries of books. So if you're more like, hey, I just want the summary of this book, the best parts of it, you can check out Headway too. So those
Oh,
are some tools
awesome.
for
Good
you.
tip.
Yes. Well, this has been such a really great episode. You've dropped so many gems. We've had a master class. We've learned why video is important and why we need to definitely have it in our strategies. But before we head out, I would love if you can let the listeners know definitely where can we find you and more about your amazing business. If the business owners want to work with you because they need video, let us know how to find you.
Yeah. Okay. So you can reach out to me directly on LinkedIn, or my email is Bernadette@storytap.com. Our site, storytap.com. I don't know. We're everywhere. Reach out. We've got an awesome big team. Happy to help out. Reach out to me personally. I'll get you the right person to talk to. And yeah, we'd love to talk to you.
Yes, and we'll make sure that we have all of that information down in the show notes so you can check out Bernadette and her amazing company and get you some video done because we all know video is king and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. So it's rather you jump on now than get left behind, right? So
That's
don't
right.
get left behind. Thank you so much, Bernadette. This was such a great episode, and we will talk to you all in the next one.
Thanks, Michelle.